Today I'm starting an AI company and you are gonna take part. So the plan is the following. My dad owns a company and he has a special use case, and I think we can solve this use case with the help of artificial intelligence. I'm not too sure about this, but we're gonna find out today. Now, what you need to know is that I'm not a programmer. I know a little bit of HTML and CSS and I know a little bit the basics, but I'm just simply not a programmer. So I'm going to be using just ChatGPT, and it's going to tell us what to do so we can reach this goal. So I'm going to tell you real quickly what's the use case, what we are going to build, what's the problem and what's the solution. Well, my dad has to produce a lot of reports. So it's always the same procedure. He has already written like hundreds of reports, which are PDFs, and he always needs to take pictures and then build a report based on this picture. So it's always a PDF that contains pictures and text. What we need to do is the following. We have here the input, which is the PDFs, and there is a lot of training data. There are thousands or hundreds of PDFs already here. What we need to do is we need to train one kind of AI system. Probably a large language model, maybe we will use GPT, maybe we need OCR, optical character recognition for the PDFs, maybe we need some AI tool that can already also take a look at the pictures. Ideally, GPT-4 can do both. I know already a program, we've talked about this on the channel already, which is called Chat with PDF. So what you could do there is you could upload already your PDF and then you could get information out of this PDF and chat and ask questions about this PDF. So this AI tool already exists. It is probably not so hard to produce that. Maybe we're also gonna need LangChain. But my hope is that we're gonna ask GPT and it's going to give us the exact procedures and the exact stuff we need to do to fulfill this task. And then we're gonna have an AI that is trained on our data. So we have like this AI tool here that is trained on those PDFs here. That is the goal. And afterwards, ideally, you only put in pictures. So you go there, you take 5 pictures, you feed it to the AI, and the AI knows what's on the pictures because it has been trained on those already existing pictures with descriptions. It knows the structure of those PDFs, so it can produce a PDF just like these with the same words, with the same structures, but the content is depending on the pictures we have put into the AI system. So that's the basic structure of this AI tool. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna solve this with the help of GPT-4. We're gonna see if this is going to work out as I have imagined, because the thing is I just checked a little bit and I also wanted to try out the ChatGPT plugins, but you have to go on a wait list as I've just seen. But we're just gonna ask ChatGPT what we should do. Let's just start a chat. It's always good to give a little bit of context and to start with the word imagine you are, to give ChatGPT the context what kind of expert it's supposed to mimic at the moment. So this is the prompt. Imagine you are a software consultant. I'm a customer and I have the following use case. I want to build an AI system which is trained on a large set of PDFs. These PDFs represent reports which include pictures and text which refers to the pictures. The AI system should work like this. I want to upload pictures. The AI knows what's on these pictures as it has been trained on these reports. It then creates another report in the same structure as the sample data report PDFs. It describes the necessary information on the pictures. What are the necessary steps to go? Let's ask.
A few moments later.
So it doesn't seem to work. Let's upgrade to Plus. I've always wanted to try out ChatGPT Plus. Let's try it out. Upgrade. Payment received. I've just upgraded to ChatGPT Plus. How exciting is this? Let's continue. Woohoo, introducing GPT-4 latest model. Okay, nice. Try it. So what's new now? I can choose here the model, which is GPT-4, cap of 25 messages every 3 hours. That's not too much. Let's try out the prompt again, this time with GPT-4. Okay, as a software consultant, I would recommend the following steps to build an AI system that can generate reports based on the input pictures, leveraging the knowledge from the trained set of PDFs. That's a good summary, actually better than mine. Data preparation. Extract text and images from the PDFs using a PDF extraction library. Okay, for Python. Convert the extracted text into a structured format for easier processing and modeling. Label the extracted images with appropriate tags. Split the datasets. Image recognition and tagging. That sounds quite complicated, actually. It can't be that hard. I'm pretty sure there's an easy way. Let's ask Bing Chat and see what it comes up with. So I'll open Edge and go to Bing, and then I'm going to go to the chat. This sounds like an interesting use case, and in this context a human might say that the necessary steps to go are: define the scope and requirements of the project, choose and implement the appropriate AI models and techniques. Okay, thank you, that's very nice, but sounds also difficult. Could I use a combination of GPT-4, LangChain, and Python for this? Why am I asking this? Because on Twitter, I came across some interesting posts which led me to some possible solutions already. So, for example, there was this post here, which says anyone can now train and run their own LLM chatbots on their own computers. GPT-4 All-J is the first Apache 2 licensed chatbot that runs locally on your machine. So, because this is also data sensitive, we might also use our own LLM system that we can store our data and don't give it to ChatGPT actually. So Bing has answered in the meantime, and it said it's a quite good answer. I'm not sure if you can use the combination of GPT-4, LangChain, and Python for this use case. According to the web search results, GPT-4 is a large multimodal model from OpenAI that can accept image and text inputs and emit text outputs. LangChain is a framework for developing applications powered by language models that allows you to chain together different components such as models, prompts, memory, indexes, and agents. That's what we want to do. Python is a popular programming language that can be used for various purposes, right? It seems that LangChain supports both OpenAI and Hugging Face models, so you might be able to use GPT-4 as one of the models in your chain. However, you would also need to consider other aspects of your use case, such as how to pre-process and index the PDFs, how to generate the report structure and content, how to evaluate and improve the quality of the output, etc. LangChain might provide some tools and examples for these tasks, but you would still need to customize them according to your specific needs and data. You would also need to have access to GPT-4 via ChatGPT or the API, which might have some limitations and costs associated with it. Okay, you would need to do more research and experimentation to find out if this is the best approach for your project. Okay, thank you. Put in the sources, so we could go to langchain.com, connect a language model to other sources of data. That's what we want to do. But it seems to be more complicated than expected, and obviously ChatGPT doesn't help us here, because I don't have any access to the plugins yet, so it cannot access the internet. So let's ask the exact question to Google and see what happens. Yeah, this is not useful at all. Let's see. PDF to AI to PDF. No. Not Adobe Illustrator. To artificial intelligence model. Extract content structure from PDFs using AI-powered Adobe PDF Extract API. Interesting. So there is a program by Adobe that lets you get structures data out of PDFs. That could be one path maybe. But I mean, if there are things like chatwebpage.com where you just enter a website and you have already a chatbot that talks about this website, it can't be so hard to train your own model on your data on your PDFs. Or there's the site chatpdf.com, chat with any PDF. Okay guys, I need your help here. As you can see, ChatGPT let me down completely. As you can see, also Bing didn't go far here. You know the use case now. Maybe you have some good ideas how I can easily establish this program. It's a step-by-step thing. I will keep you updated. Let me know in the comments below how I should go on. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for the next videos.